Welcome to our next WordPress tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add pages. The first thing is I want to show you that I am logged in to my website here. And I just want to take you for a quick tour and tell you that pages are literally like a page on your website that you might want to update once in a while, but typically it remains static. So here on my menu, I have several pages that I've added into the menu that aren't going to be changing very often. The first one is scribbling machine. So let's go down and have a look at what I've added to my page and some of the things that you can add to your web pages. Title, you can add images, you can create floating quote blocks, you can add YouTube videos, very simple to do that. And the neat thing with WordPress is you can also add PDFs to it. And of course regular text. And so really essentially to add items on a page, I can go ahead and edit this page, and it shows, I'll just show up in just a moment here. And there we go. And I'm going to show you what it looks like from the back end, because that was what it looked like from the front end for our audience. So let's just wait for it for a moment, and you will see the page loading, pardon me. This page is called Scribbling Machines. Here we go. And now you can see the back end. And so for those of you that have already looked at the post piece, and just remembering that posts are shorter bursts of information or news information, here for a page, they look very similar. I can still add media, I can insert slideshows, I've got the formatting functionality. Here's my working area. Now let's slide down. You're going to see that same image, the text. Here are the YouTube videos with the coding. And here's that lovely PDF. And down below is all the rest of the content. And in order for me to update it, I can type anytime I want and adjust whatever it is on the web page on my page that I would like to, and then I simply hit update. And I can choose whether I want it to be visible or not, and I can preview the changes as well, but I'm going to go ahead and hit update. And that is all there is to actually adding content to a page. Now if I want to add a new page, I simply come up here and then I go plus new and go down right to page, and we're going to wait for that to load as well. And keeping in mind that pages are like pages in a book, they are content that you will on occasion update, but typically they're fairly static. So for this one, I'm going to add content that is going to be static, and this one is about robotics. And I'm going to go down here in the editing area of the page. And here's content about robotics. And I can change the paragraph function, for example. I can make it a block quote, and it shifts a bit slightly, but I'm not going to do that. I can also change it into a heading if I like, and I can even change the colors, for example, to this lovely aquamarine. I just want to remind you that if you're pasting from Word, that you're going to want to make sure that you use this button so that there isn't any odd formatting errors that take place. And for this one, I'm going to save the draft. I am not going to publish this. And in the next segment, we're going to have a look at how we develop our menus so that these pages are actually attached to something.